Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Future Stars live on Hidayat TV. And to remind you, we're continuing with our prophethood series. We're talking about Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. This is part one of two parts. And before the break, we were talking about there's this king Namrud, and the people were worshipping him, and he was told by astrologers that a boy would be born, and he would like convert people into Islam. Yeah. So he's told his soldiers, any baby boy that is born, examine it for any signs of miracles or anything different. But the mother of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, she had this much faith in Allah and didn't want her son to get like hurt or anything about this. So she prayed to Allah to look after her son while she's put it in hiding. So Allah gave it miracles so it could feed itself. And then it grew up to be Prophet Ibrahim, and he was very a strong and healthy man. So and he went back to his area where he came from, and then he showed examples of how worthless these idols are. Yeah, and then he saw a miracle from God about the birds bringing back the birds to life, and after that, then he tried to convert his uncle. His uncle then got so angry and was following the forefathers and was staying inside this box, not looking outside of it, threatened to stone his own nephew. So that's all we got up to so far. Hussein will continue, so could we start saying off with a loud salawat? Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil farjah.
Prophet Ibrahim did not give up at all. Instead, he became more determined to do his mission. He continued to show people how insane it was to worship idols. In chapter 21, verses 57 to 70 of the Holy Quran, there is an incident described where Prophet Ibrahim showed the people the helplessness of the idols. Every year, the people of Namrud used to celebrate a festival. This festival was held outside the town. All the people, young and old, attended the ceremony. Prophet Ibrahim took advantage of this situation and stayed behind. He went to the temple where all the idols were kept. There were no guards watching. There he took an axe and started breaking idol after idol. Soon he had broken all the idols except one big one. Prophet Ibrahim spared this idol because it was part of his plan to give the people a lesson. When the people returned to the town and found their gods lying broken, they became very angry. Since they knew that Prophet Ibrahim was against worshipping, they brought him to court and asked him if he had broken the idols.
Salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil farjah. So now, so it's a tradition of these people of Namrud, his kingdom, to have a festival, traditional festival, and they had that. While that was happening, Prophet Ibrahim, to show how worthless these idols are and they can't even defend for themselves, broke every single idol in his kingdom and spared one because it was part of his plan. So he destroyed every single one, and now these people has come back and seen all their idols destroyed, and still inside the box, following their forefathers, still even though they broke, and they couldn't defend themselves because they're lifeless. They all got broken and destroyed, and now they're angry. Now they're angry about that. So they're gonna take Prophet Ibrahim.
They're not even stopping and thinking that they never defend themselves. Why shall we worship them?
Yeah,
that's
and
right.
it's like people think they're worth worshipping, yet when they're broken, they can't put themselves together or they can't defend themselves in any way, and they're worth worshipping.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And this is what Prophet Ibrahim was showing, by doing this. So now they've got really angry and they're staying inside their box. They do not want to come out. They're getting really angry, and now they're going to take Prophet Ibrahim to court now about this, because they know Prophet Ibrahim is trying to convert people and that are against this idol worshipping thing. So Miss got the next thing. Could we give Miss Bat a loud salawat? Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajir farjahum.
Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam simply pointed to the big idol that was still standing and said, "It must have been the big idol. Why don't you ask him about it instead?" Now the people knew the idol could not speak, and so they felt quite embarrassed. Seizing the opportunity to explain how useless the idols were, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam continued, "Shame on you for worshipping pieces of wood and stone that don't know anything and can neither benefit nor harm you." However, instead of listening to Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, the people started shouting, "Burn him alive! Burn him alive!"
Salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajir farjahum. So now we know why he left that one last idol. It's to it was part of his plan to say, "Oh, it must have been that idol then," and then he said, "Why don't you ask it?" So now people, don't you think they've made it?
Then they felt quite embarrassed.
Yeah, they did. They made it. And they know themselves, truly in their hearts, they know if they speak to it, it can't speak back. They do know that.
And they knew Prophet Ibrahim was right.
And they knew Prophet Ibrahim was right as well.
They just became proud, just like Shaitan.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. Thank you, Mohsin. That's absolutely right. So so now they felt embarrassed, and now they're saying burn him. So what do you think's gonna happen?
They still think that he's right, and they're burning him alive.
Yeah.
Why would they do that? They think
So they're gonna burn him alive now, and something now is gonna happen, because this is not the end. This is not the end, because we already have a part 2.
burning.
Oh, let's not ruin it for the viewers. Okay, Hussein's got the next thing and the last thing, I think. So could we start saying off with a loud salawat? Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajir farjahum.
Namrud decided to burn him down to the stake. For the next few days, people got busy gathering up firewood. Soon there was a big pile of wood, and it was lit to make a huge bonfire. The flames leaped high into the sky, and the heat was so intense that no one could go near it. So Prophet Ibrahim had to be thrown in by catapult. When Prophet Ibrahim was falling into the fire, Angel Jibreel asked him whether he needed any help, to which the Prophet replied, "Let Allah do what is to be done." So as the chosen friend of Allah, Prophet Ibrahim put his trust in Allah. By the miracle of Allah, the fire became cool and harmless for Prophet Ibrahim. Namrud and his people watched in amazement as Prophet Ibrahim sat calmly and comfortably in the middle of the fire. They said, "Burn him to ashes if you want to have your gods." Allah said, "O fire, be cold and peaceful for Ibrahim." So what?
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajir farjahum. Thank you. So now we've come to the end of our show, so we'll recap that last bit, saying that that he catapulted. They catapulted Prophet Ibrahim into that fire.
That's how big it was.
Yeah, it was
massive.
big, and they had to do it from that far away to catapult him in, because it was that burning that they could have, if they came close to it, they probably get burned themselves. Yeah, so at the end of this, what we usually would finish the show, wouldn't we? But what?
Quiz.
Yeah, quiz. You didn't know about this one, did you?
And it's bad for Prophet Ibrahim's father, because he's on their side and not on his side.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, his uncle. Yeah, his uncle. Yeah.
Turned against him.
Yeah, his family. His uncle didn't believe him and turned against him,
But
and
his mother believed him.
yeah, his mother would have believed it, and she was the one who prayed to Allah to make sure that he grew up to a healthy, strong man. Okay, now we're going to go on to quiz. So I'll go over the rules. The first section is the true or false section, where you only can say true or false. The second one is the multiple choice section, where if you put your hand up before I say A, B or C, finish that, that means you're disqualified from that question and you can't get that point from the question. And then the last section with the short answer questions, where you can only answer in one sentence, you can't answer in one word. Okay, we'll straight away go on to question 1. Azar was the king of Babylon. Hussein?
False.
Yeah, that was false. Number 2, Namrud was the uncle of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. I'm going to say Mohsin.
No, false.
Yeah, false. Oof. You nearly got it wrong there. Okay, number 3, Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took care of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam when he was young. Ooh, Hussein?
True.
That is true. So Hussein's got 2 points, Mohsin you got 1 point. Okay, number 4, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam was saved by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the burning fire. Hussein?
True.
Yeah, that was true. So Hussein you got 3, Mohsin you got 1, Misbah you got 0. Okay, we're going to now the multiple choice answer section. Okay, number 1, when Namrud had a dream, what did the astrologers predict? A, that Namrud would get a baby boy. B, that a boy was going to be born who would call the people towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. C, that Namrud would become king of Babylon. Misbah? Misbah? Yes, B, that you're right. So Misbah you got 1, Mohsin with 1, and Hussein with 3. Okay, number 2, after Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam had decided to break all the idols, what did Namrud decide to do? You two put your hands up. You two put your hands up, so you're disqualified from the question. Okay, A, he decided to send Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam to Palestine. B, he decided to make Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam fix all the idols. C, he decided to burn Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam in the big fire.
C.
Yeah, C, you're right. Okay, Misbah 2, 1. Oh,
1.
yeah, 1 and then 3. 2, 1, 3. Okay, number 3. Why did Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam not ask Angel Jibreel to help him? A, because Angel Jibreel could not do anything. B, because Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam put all of his trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. C, because Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam wore fireproof clothes. That was Misbah.
B.
Yeah, B, you're right. So Misbah you got 3, Mohsin you got 1, and Hussein you got 3. Okay, Mohsin you can catch up in this section now, short answer question section. Okay, number 1, how did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala show Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had the power to raise people from the dead? Mohsin?
He told Prophet Ibrahim to cut their flesh and then mix the flesh together and then
What animal? What animal?
Birds, 4 birds.
Yeah, 4
Then
birds.
put each flesh onto 4 mountains.
Yeah, each separately on 4 mountains, and then they came back alive, and this astonished Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. So Mohsin, now you've got 2. Okay, number 2, why did Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam spare one big idol instead of destroying them all? Hussein?
Because it was part of his plan to show the people that there's no such thing as like the idols are not gods and Allah is the true God.
Yeah, that's right. So saying now 4, Misbah 3, Mohsin on 2. Okay, number 3, what did Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, what happened when Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam was thrown into the fire? I'm gonna say Mohsin.
Angel Jibreel said to him, do you need any help? And he said, no, let Allah help me.
Yeah, he put his whole trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that is the end of this quiz. So Misbah joint second place, Misbah Mohsin, and Hussein in first place once again. once again Hussein in first place. So but remember each every one of you, remember you're all winners. So that's all what we got time for on today's show. Hope you've learned a lot in today's show. We'll see you same time, same place next week on Hidayat TV. But until then, good Hafiz.